Mr. Lothario.
Mr. Locario, the bad boy of the dating game. Was good. So I got an email from a subscriber. We're going to read this really quick. Hold on, let me get to this. All right, so it says, "Hi, Mr. Locario, big fan and a bad boy member. Would love to see you do a video about recommending books on game and or self-development. Your book is great. I'm getting great results. Would appreciate and get much value from a book review or recommendations with a brief summary of why you recommend it." All right, so this is what I did. Okay, so what I got some books piled up under me here. I'm gonna, I got some books on game that you guys should get, you should check out. And I got some books on, like some business stuff that I would read, because people, they usually ask me like, yo, how do you get money and how do you, start your business and what inspired you and all of that. And, I got some other books that I want to, think that you guys should check out, right? So as far as let's get to the game first, to teach you how to really understand these women. First book I got here is The Art of Seduction by Robert Greene. This book is off the hook because, it shows you examples of great seducers, over time, different people throughout history and, different types of, people who seduce and everything like that. It's a lot of deep stuff in this book, and it gives you a good idea about what seduction is and what it's about and everything like that. So make sure you definitely get The Art of Seduction, right? Next we got The Mac Within. Tariq Nasheed, this book is the shit. Also, make sure you get his other books, The Art of Macking and The Elite Way. Tariq Nasheed books are off the hook. Any dude who is really trying to step up their game, make sure you get Tariq Nasheed's books. A lot of game in these books, you feel me? Also, next we got How to Succeed with Women by Ron Lewis and David Copeland. This book is really good. It breaks everything down really simple, how to approach women, how to, talk to women, how to dress, how to, just like everything. It breaks down a lot of good stuff. So make sure you guys get How to Succeed with Women, all right? Next we got The Truth, an uncomfortable book about relationships by Neil Strauss. So Neil Strauss, he wrote the game. Actually, I didn't read the game, so I gotta read that and see how that is. But I read this book. This is his new book, and it's really good. It's just it's actually like supposedly a story of his life, a story of him and his girl and how he broke up with his girl, and then he was exploring like open relationships, and it's a really good read, and it has a lot of good gems up in here about like relationships and love and all this other stuff, right? Also, this book right here, Why Women Have Sex by Cindy M. Meston and David M. Buss. So this book is really good. It tells you a lot of good shit about women and how and why they choose to have sex. You understand? And, or why they choose not to have sex or whatever. It's a lot of good information in here just for you to, understand, the female psyche and what's going on with them when it comes to sex. You feel me? And also, let me reach down here. So it dropped my book, How to Have Sex with 2 Women a Day. If you guys do not have this book, shame on you, okay? You should have this book already. This book is a lot of game in here. It will teach you how to get with multiple women. It will teach you how to be confident, how to approach women, how to, basically make these things happen. You understand? So make sure you go to MrLocario.com and get this book. Now, for all my peoples who are, entrepreneurs or people that want to basically get rich, you got the classic Think and Grow Rich. You gotta get this book. If you haven't read this book already, you have to read it a couple of times. Make it sink in. A lot of good game in here, and to teach you how to have that mindset and to really get rich and make it happen. You feel me? Also, we have the 22 Immutable. Did I say that right? Immutable Laws of Marketing. Violate Them at Your Own Risk by Al Rice and Jack Trout. And this is a good book for any of you business people who want to market yourselves. This tells you like certain things you should follow when it comes to marketing and promoting yourself. This book is off the hook, all right? Next we have The E-Myth. This is Why Most Small Businesses Don't Work and What to Do About It by Michael E. Gerber. Okay, and this book, this is like, I would say this is a must read for anybody starting a business, because it sort of breaks down what you really need to do to make that business thrive and run, and the certain things you need to put in place in order to make your business successful. So, you know, if you are a business person, make sure you make that happen, right? So now these other books is just some books. The next two books I'm gonna show you is books that I really enjoy, and this one right here is called Happiness Now, and it's by Robert Holden, and it's just a book, you know, that teaches you about happiness and being happy, and you know, understanding what happiness is and all that other good stuff. So make sure you get this book. Oh, and another book I forgot to mention that you guys should check out is Mode 1 by my dude Alan Roger Curry. I actually don't have a copy with me now, but make sure you check that out. That's another book on game that will teach you, you know, how to be direct with these chicks. Also get Double Your Dating by David D'Angelo. I remember I read that a long time ago. That book is really good too. But the last book I wanted to talk to you about is called Rediscovering Life by Anthony DeMello. Okay, now this book, you know, there's actually videos on YouTube of him talking about exactly what's in this book. I think they transcribed the videos from YouTube and put it in this book. And this shit right here, son, this shit right here changed my life. Real talk, real fucking talk. I'm highly recommending you guys get this book, Rediscovering Life by Anthony DeMello, or just go to YouTube, type in Anthony DeMello, watch the videos, Rediscovering Life and all the other stuff, and you will get the gist of what it's about. You feel me? So that's pretty much it, guys. If you have any, you know, suggestions, put the comments in the, you know, below of books that you would want to read, or books you read that you thought is good. Let me know what it is. And also, if you have any more questions, click the link below to send me your questions. And also go to Bad Boy Membership, where you get 45 through 90-minute audio and video tutorials every month that'll help you step up your game. I'm out of here. Remember, the truth is inside you. Peace. I'm gone. All right, now before you click off this video, I need you to do 3 quick things. First, I need you to click the link below to send me your questions, because if you have any questions, I'll answer them in a video. 2, click the link under that to get my free ebook, The Magnificent 10 Crucial Dating Tips for Men. Gives you 10 tips on how to attract beautiful women. And number 3, I want you to click the link under that to go to badboymembership.com, where you get 45 through 90-minute audio and video tutorials every month. Hey, what's up? It's dating and life coach Mr. Locario. Go to badboymembership.com and master the dating game by joining my Bad Boy Membership program. In this program, you'll receive 45 through 90-minute, easy to follow, step-by-step dating advice tutorials that's guaranteed to help you attract, date, and have sex with beautiful women. Join the Bad Boy Membership today by going to badboymembership.com. That's badboymembership.com.